Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed a stranger looking back? Not in a dramatic way, but in a series of small, subtle, and frankly, strange changes. The kind of changes you notice but maybe feel a little awkward talking about. A shift in your body's shape, a feature that seems to have grown, or even a new scent that you can't quite place. As men, we are often taught to ignore these things, to chalk it all up to getting older and move on. But these changes aren't random. They are specific. Biological signals, reports from your body on the journey of a long life. And understanding them is the key to managing your health with wisdom and confidence. Welcome to Blessed Elderly. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 4 of the most common, yet rarely discussed, signs of aging in men. We'll talk about the one you can smell before you can see, the 2 that get bigger, and the one that mysteriously shrinks. This isn't about vanity or fear. This is about knowledge. By understanding why these changes are happening, you can learn what is simply a natural part of the process, and where you have the power to intervene, to protect your health and vitality for years to come. So let's decode these signals together. If you found this video uplifting, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that celebrates a life of vitality at any age. 1. The scent of time, demystifying the old person smell. Let's address the most delicate topic first. There is a distinct scent that can develop with age, one often unfairly and crudely labeled the old person smell. Let me be clear, this has almost nothing to do with poor hygiene. It is a natural biochemical process. The culprit is a compound called nonenal. You don't produce this when you're young. It begins to appear after age 40, as the chemical composition of the oils on your skin changes. As we age, our skin's natural antioxidant defenses weaken. This allows omega-7 unsaturated fatty acids on the skin to oxidize or break down, and one of the byproducts of this process is nonenal. It has a faint, greasy, or grassy scent, sometimes described as being like old books or wood. The frustrating part? Nonenal is notoriously stubborn. Unlike regular body odor, which comes from bacteria mixing with sweat and is easily washed away, nonenal is an oil-based lipid that clings to the skin and binds to fabrics like cotton and polyester. This is why you might notice the scent lingers on your shirts or bed sheets even after they've been washed. Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer, was baffled when he noticed this. He was meticulously clean, yet his shirts held onto a faint, musty odor. His granddaughter once innocently remarked, "Grandpa, you smell like old books." It wasn't until he researched nonenal that he understood it was a normal, biological marker of his age, not a failure of his hygiene. Your action plan. Switch your soap. Standard soaps are often not effective against nonenal. Look for soaps containing persimmon tannin, a remedy very popular in Japan for this exact issue, or other specialized soaps designed to break down and remove oxidized oils. Boost your antioxidants. While not a cure, a diet rich in antioxidants, found in green tea, citrus fruits, berries, and leafy greens, can help combat the underlying oxidative stress in your body. Treat your fabrics, wash clothes and linens in the hottest water the fabric can handle. Adding baking soda or a specialized odor-eliminating laundry booster can help break down the oily residue that traps the scent. This scent is not a stigma. It is simply a chemical signature of a life long lived. 2. The stubborn midsection. Why your belly grows as your muscles shrink. This is perhaps the most common and frustrating physical change for men over 70. You eat the same, you move the same, yet every year your waistline seems to expand while your arms and legs get thinner. This is not your imagination. It is a profound hormonal shift. The primary driver is the natural decline in testosterone. Testosterone is crucial for maintaining lean muscle mass. Muscle is metabolically active. It burns calories even at rest. As testosterone levels drop, your body's ability to build and maintain muscle decreases. Less muscle means a slower metabolism. That slice of pizza you ate at 40 was easily burned off. At 70, with less muscle and a slower metabolic engine, a larger portion of those calories gets stored as fat. And due to hormonal signaling, the body's preferred storage location is the abdomen. Crucially, we must distinguish between the two types of belly fat. The pinchable fat on the outside is subcutaneous fat. The real danger is the visceral fat that accumulates deep within your abdomen, surrounding your organs. This isn't passive storage. It's a metabolically active organ that pumps out inflammatory chemicals, directly increasing your risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Frank, 76, was always lean. He was shocked when his doctor told him that despite his weight being stable, his body composition was shifting dangerously. He was losing muscle in his limbs and gaining visceral fat in his core, a classic sign of age-related metabolic change. Your action plan. Prioritize protein. As muscle loss is a key factor, you must give your body the building blocks to fight it. Aim for a source of lean protein with every meal to support muscle maintenance. Embrace resistance training. This is non-negotiable. Lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even body weight exercises are the most effective ways to command your body to preserve and build muscle, which in turn keeps your metabolism fired up. Cut the sugar and refined carbs. These foods spike insulin, which is a fat storage hormone. Limiting them is one of the fastest ways to stop fueling the growth of visceral fat. Your expanding belly is a red flag from your body that your metabolism is changing. Heed the warning and fight back with protein and strength training. 3. The gravity effect. The curious case of ever-growing ears. Have you ever looked at a photo of your younger self and thought, were my ears really that small? The answer is yes, they were. This is not an optical illusion. Your ears are, in fact, getting bigger with every passing year. Here's why. Your ears are primarily made of cartilage, a flexible connective tissue. Unlike bone, which stops growing after puberty, cartilage continues to grow throughout your entire life. So, year after year, the cartilage in your ears is slowly but surely expanding. But that's only half the story. The other factor is gravity. Over many decades, the constant downward pull of gravity takes a toll on the skin and soft tissues of your earlobes, compounded by the age-related loss of collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep your skin firm and bouncy. Your earlobes begin to stretch and droop. The combination of cartilage growth and drooping skin makes the entire ear appear noticeably larger and longer than it was in your youth. George, a 78-year-old retired teacher, was stunned when he compared his wedding photo to a recent picture. His ears, once neat and proportionate, now looked elongated and more prominent. It's a universal experience for older men, but one that often goes unmentioned. Your action plan. Acceptance. This is the most important step. Growing ears are a harmless, natural part of aging and a sign of a long life. They are not a medical concern. Skin care. While you can't stop cartilage growth, you can support the skin around it. Staying well hydrated, eating a collagen-rich diet, and protecting your skin from sun damage can help maintain skin elasticity for longer. Moisturize. Don't forget your earlobes in your skincare routine. A good moisturizer can help keep the skin looking healthier. Think of your ears not as getting bigger, but as having patiently listened to a lifetime of stories, music, and laughter. 4. The disappearing foundation. The critical danger of shrinking calves. While your ears and belly may be growing, there's another part of your body that's likely shrinking: your calves. You might look down and notice your lower legs seem thinner, less defined, and weaker than they used to be. This is a critical sign of aging that you absolutely cannot ignore. This is a classic sign of age-related muscle atrophy, or sarcopenia. Your calf muscles are your foundation. They are essential for balance, walking, and propelling yourself upstairs. They also act as a second heart, helping to pump blood from your lower extremities back up to your chest. When your calves weaken, it creates a cascade of negative consequences. Your balance worsens, dramatically increasing your risk of a life-altering fall. Your walking speed slows down, a key indicator of overall longevity, and your circulation can become sluggish. Robert, 75, had always been on his feet and had strong calves. But after retirement, his activity levels dropped more than he realized. He started noticing that standing up from a low chair without using his hands was becoming a struggle. He chalked it up to old age, but the reality was that his shrinking calf muscles were robbing him of his functional strength and stability. This is a red flag for a future loss of independence. Your action plan. Do your calf raises. This is the single best exercise for this muscle group. Stand holding onto a counter for balance and slowly raise up onto the balls of your feet. Hold for a second and lower back down. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 10-15 repetitions daily. Walk on inclines. Walking uphill is a fantastic way to engage and strengthen your calf muscles. If you use a treadmill, increase the incline. If you walk outside, find a hilly route. Feed your muscles. As with the belly, a protein-rich diet is essential to give your body the raw materials it needs to fight muscle loss. Of all the signs we've discussed, this is the one where you have the most power to fight back. Rebuilding and maintaining your lower body's strength is one of the most important investments you can make in your long-term mobility and independence. Conclusion and call to action. The scent of time, the expanding middle, the ever-growing ears, and the shrinking foundation. These are not body betrayals. They are biological reports. They are communications from your body, telling a story of decades lived, and providing you with crucial information about where to focus your efforts. You can't stop time, but you can respond to its effects with wisdom. You can manage the scent. You can fight the belly fat and the muscle loss with targeted exercise and nutrition. And you can accept the harmless natural changes with grace. Aging is not a passive process that happens to you. It is an active journey that you participate in. By understanding these signals, you move from being a passenger to being a co-pilot, navigating your later years with knowledge, confidence, and vitality. Here at Blessed Elderly, we believe that honest knowledge is the key to an empowered life. If you learned something new about your own body today, please help our community grow. First, click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We have more honest conversations about the realities of aging coming your way. Second, please give this video a like. It helps this valuable information reach more men who need to hear it. And finally, let's share our collective experience. In the comments below, please share. Which of these 4 signs have you noticed the most in your own life? And do you have any tips for managing these changes that we didn't mention? Your experience is an invaluable resource. Thank you for joining us. Embrace the journey, listen to your body, and stay strong.